say this all the time. There's nothing new under the sun, right? Like we're always facing similar issues. Like things have, and to some extent, we're in a similar boat. Not specific to the Pac-10 and the Big Ten having to leave the Rose Bowl, but now all of a sudden there is a strain between bowls and what a postseason could look like, right? I mean, that's just the long and the short of it. Everyone knows that. Everyone knows it. There is a strain right now between what is the postseason and what is the relationship with bowl partners. Is that something that you've thought a lot about, or is that something that do you think is going to be, ironed out down the road?
Look, I think our coaches, administrators would tell you that the bowls are still incredibly important in the ecosystem, and we should be doing things to try to make sure that system is preserved around this expanded playoff. It doesn't mean it won't be different. It doesn't mean it might look slightly different. But at the end of the day, I think there's enough opportunities, enough good football teams, and there's enough interest where people still want to watch at that time of year. So I think those things will drive it. It has evolved a lot over the years, whether there are other conference tie-ins and how you create matchups around it, and who survives going forward and how many, time will tell all of that. But there's real interest, I can tell you from the Big Ten's perspective, to support that system as hard as we can and to make them successful. Because look, it's done by volunteers in these markets. It's not an easy undertaking. People give up their time to provide opportunities to student athletes. It's a pretty remarkable thing what happens, and you've experienced it. Like when you see how much pride there is when you go to a game, regardless of how big the game actually is in terms of its profile. It takes a lot of work, and there's a lot of dedicated people. So there's great value in that, and you hate to lose that.